upon leaving here, I've noticed this drain cover. It says it's for sanitary engineer. I know a few other drain covers like that, not the same as that one. They've got a black sun on them, and they join up with all of these old houses. I'll probably do that one day, sort of show you where they are, but they join up with every single one of the what you would call 18th century buildings, and to me, I'm pretty sure that they are a underground tunnel network, because all of these old buildings, they've got tunnels underneath them, they all join up. It's not really talked about much in England, but it's becoming very evident in other parts of the world, like America, who also has exactly the same buildings, Australia and so forth. Like I say, there's a lot of other people researching into that stuff. A good person, my lunch break, he's done quite a lot into the underground tunnel networks. Well worth a look. Right, saying about the fire narratives, I don't know if you see that, ancient spark, new fires, and you've got a black sun on that. That's an interesting thing to see. I'm going to have a wander out here, see if I can get across. There's a really cool like water bridge here. It's really cool, it's really old. Another feat of absolute amazing engineering. Yeah, you've got a double bridge weir there, and that comes over to another weir here. It's impressive, isn't it? But I mean, this is really old. But up here is where you get to the limestone like structures, like the cave and that. I don't know how far a walk it is. I might have a wander up there. See, I want to get over the back of here, but I don't know if I can get into there really. Okay, it's not too far away to that cave. Well, I say not too far. It's probably about a half an hour, 45-minute walk. But yeah, we'll get there. Right, bear with me. I'm on the walk down to the cave now. It's quite a way. I only found this year, sort of middle of summer. I got lost. I was just following the front wheel on my bike, and I ended up sort of just coming down a load of random public footpaths that were not very well marked, we'll say. And yeah, I stumbled across a bloody cave. Hang on, I'll get to an opening. Right, so there's a river weir there, riverway there. As you can see underneath, I've got sand. We have traces of brick in that sand. Yeah, look, loads of brick. We've got, that was sandstone. See, we've got this iron in here. It's all in here. But yeah, because I'm just going to start digging down here, because I did find a few bits down here. Yeah, look, that iron that's in Waverley Abbey is everywhere. So, I mean, what would cause this? And then the shapes that it's in. Hang on, turn the torchlight on. But yeah, look. All of that is just, this is iron, like at St Catherine's Hill, which I propose is now a skin layer to something. But we've got a massive mound here. So I don't know, I don't want to say anything weird like it's a giant dragon, but is that what the South Downs are? Who knows? But here we go. Here's the cave, which is Mother Ludlams cave. The name Lud is Celtic and usually means loud. It probably indicates that the stream running through the cave has been referred to as the loud bubbling stream since before Roman times. The area was called Ludlams in the medieval period, when it was recorded that the water supply had dried up. Simon, a monk from the nearby Waverley Abbey, found springs which he channeled together to restore the supply. The legend of Mother Ludlam is mentioned in the Antiquities of England and Wales, published in 1775. Mother Ludlam lived in the cave and helped poor people by lending them cooking utensils and furniture. All was well until a copper cauldron was not returned. This annoyed Mother Ludlam to the extent that she refused to lend anything further. The cauldron was said to have been taken to Waverley Abbey and then eventually to Frensham Church, where a large cauldron can now be seen. Giant copper cauldron, that's interesting. That would have taken a lot of harvesting and smelting to get that much copper. That bit's... Apparently this is a picture from 1825. With a nice little picket fence out the front of it. So it's had that gate on it since 1906 apparently. Look, it's the ironwork around it. But it's got a freshwater stream that runs, yeah, right through here. But yeah, it's just, I mean, this is all that iron. All of this is all iron. So it's been harvested from, like I say, it's all over the floor here. It's like an outer shell to everything. And if you look at how iron is formed, it doesn't correspond in any way, shape or form to the scientific theory upon it. I can't actually remember what it is off the top of my head. But this rebirth, interesting. It doesn't correspond. Creation of inspiration. Slow there, don't fall. Huh. But yeah, it's riddled through everything. It's an outer layer to something. You got some Jason's whiskey. These are people's wishes. That we win the lottery, yay! I would love to. That would be lovely. I'll leave that there. That's a nice section to read out. But this is, I mean, this must have taken some work to build all this iron, because that stuff is fucking heavy, really, really heavy. Let's see if we can see how far we can see in there. See, it goes back a long way. You can get in here. I think you have to ask the local council or something. Yeah, it's quite an interesting place. That's red brick. That is a red brick road. So that was a Roman road running through that. See, that's brickwork there, which has been put in at a later date as well. And that's full of water. That goes back some way, doesn't it? But I swear there's ways into this thing elsewhere. I will probably leave this in a minute up here. I don't know, I might have a bit more of a wander. But the water runs down and it feeds into the River Way. But yeah, look, we've got this iron-rich sandstone here. It's just littered with that iron. We've got a lovely little stream that comes down here. Yeah, I was quite chuffed when I found this. I actually, like I said, I did come down to make a video on it.
But I met a lady who I quite liked. She was really nice, and I was chatting to her for about 2 hours, and I didn't get to do any of what I proposed to do. It was a shame, because I did really like her. She was nice, and she was local to me. And funny enough, her son took my YouTube channel, asked her if he could put one of my videos on his TikTok channel, and I was kind enough to say yes, which was probably really stupid. And that was it. I never heard anything again. He didn't even say thank you for it. It was just really bloody rude. So yeah, I didn't expect that. But no, she was nice. I liked her. It's fit. But yeah, it's down by the River Way. This is lovely down in the summer. It's really nice down here when it's not all muddy and marshy. Over this year, because I've travelled about 6,000 miles on my bike, found so many cool places. What is this? What's that? It's a nest. I'm stuck in. It's like a trap, like some sort of prickly trap. So someone's been fishing down here. Yeah, I've found loads of beautiful places, which I didn't. I've lived fairly local to this for years, and you know, it's like you just don't explore really. You don't look around. You go to work, you get back, sit down, watch a bit of TV, go shopping at a weekend. Go to local shops maybe here and there, but you might have a local park that you go to, but you don't really explore anywhere. Something you did as a kid, and it wasn't last year, it was, yeah, I think it was sort of like maybe February 2023. I was just like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I need to find something that I enjoy and feel like, I don't know, just make me get a bit of life back into me, a bit of enjoyment out of the mundane trog of life really. So I started out on my bike. It might have even been before then, and yeah, in that time I kind of realised that I love my bike. I loved it as a kid, and I love it as an adult, and I've travelled so many places down these areas now. Like I say, 6,000 miles in probably a 20, maybe 30 mile radius of where I live. And I found so many beautiful places, and a lot of them you can't even get to by car. So it just goes to prove you should get out there. As you can tell, I'm a bit out of breath. I haven't had my bike for about 2-3 weeks, so I need a new derailleur. And in those couple of weeks I've got fairly unfit. Gone from like 150 miles a week to none, and it's made quite a difference. Right here, big red brick. I suspect there was a road that ran through here. But yeah, yeah, I'd definitely say if you're a bit bored of your life, get out there, get on your bike and go for a ride. One, you feel a lot healthier and better for yourself, because you're getting a lot of fresh air, and when you stop and sit somewhere and just take in the local area, it's lovely. It really is lovely, and all the wildlife and nature that you come across, it makes a huge difference if you interact with it, because if you give love to this realm, it will love you back, and it will show you things, and it will take you places. You'll go places like, you'll be like, why am I going here? Like I say, just follow your front wheel, and then once you sort of
follow your will and go to where it's leading you, you understand exactly why it took you there, because it's normally somewhere quite marvellous, or you'll see something quite marvellous. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff that I've never seen ever in my life before in the last year. Right, we've got red brick here, got red brick here, we've got red brick there. Yeah, see, once again, there's a building was here. A huge lump of that iron. No, it's a red brick. Yeah, this actually there's a World War II pillbox up here, if I remember correctly. See if I can get to it. I don't know if I'm going to upload this whole with just lots of natter, or chop it to pieces. We will see. I'll turn you off for a minute, because I eat through memory cards. I've got through loads recently, so back in a mo.